Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing this TLM foundation. The color changes. You've probably seen it on the Instagram ads. We all wonder about if the Instagram ads are really worth it or not. So I'm going to review it. I've actually already done my makeup here in the beginning, if you were wondering about it. This is basically a finished product. I was going to do a video where I started with a naked face and then you saw me applying it. However, I thought I was recording the whole time and it turns out my camera didn't record any of it. So I'm not about to take my full face makeup off that I just spent like a good 20 minutes doing all over again. I'm not doing that. So instead, I'm just going to talk about it. One thing I really like about this foundation is that it goes on very, very sheer. It's very lightweight. It's a great summer foundation. Majority of the time, you know, I don't like to wear face makeup in the summer because it's too heavy. It's very thick. You know, I'm sweating a lot. I don't want to be dripping with foundation. I know if you have a good enough setting spray, that shouldn't really matter, but I don't know, it's too much for me in the summer, but I like this for the summertime. I don't need a whole lot of coverage, so I like a lightweight foundation. If you want something that's a lot more full coverage, then this is probably not your foundation. I'm also going to do a little tester so you can still see the color changing. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand and I'll rub it in with my finger so you can see the whole color changing process and that it really does change color. I was not sure. I was kind of skeptical because it comes out looking like sunscreen. We'll just rub it in. And like, you know, it's not all the way blended in, but you can see that it's foundation. It looks like foundation once it's like partially blended. Alright, I'm not going to blend it anymore into my hand because I'm just going to wash it off. There, that kind of gives you a look at what it looks like. You can see that it really does change color. I'd have to try to have my friends of other skin types try it out for sure because, you know, I'd like to see it actually like in different shades, but it looks kind of like sunscreen when it first goes on. Speaking of sunscreen, it is SPF 15, and if you're like me and you're obsessed with sunscreen, then you would love this. I wear sunscreen every single day, ever, even in the winter. In basic training, I was nicknamed Sunscreen briefly by my drill sergeant because I bought sunscreen in January, and she was like, "Why do you need sunscreen?" Because I burn easy. I love sunscreen, so if you're like me and you love sunscreen, you know, it's great because it's got the built-in sunscreen. I think that's about all I have to say about it. You know, I was going to do a whole thing where I put it on my face and, you know, blended it in and you would see me blend it in on here. And then after I blended it in, you know, I would do my whole face and then talk about it at the end. But my camera didn't record any of that, and I really don't want to start over. We're just gonna leave it at that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.